what you're watching AWS OnAir. You're live with us here. We're in Las Vegas. You're watching us in Vegas at reInvent 2024. And we're so excited that you're here with us. My name is Fiona McCann. I'm a solutions architect at AWS. I'm in the public sector. I work with nonprofits, and I have the pleasure of co-hosting with Jasmine. Jasmine, how you doing?
I'm great.
Lovely.
Hi, everyone. I'm Jasmine Kyles. I'm a manager of product management here at AWS, and I work all things partner. And we're joined here by some fun guests who have an exciting announcement to share with us. So who do we have here on the stage?
Hi, my name is Rohit Mittal. I'm a principal product manager in Amazon AI team, and lucky to have the opportunity to announce our latest models.
Hey, thanks, Rohit. Hey, everyone. I'm Dinesh Rajput. I'm also a senior product manager in the Amazon AGI team, and we are here to talk about Amazon Nova.
Absolutely. So if anyone was watching our Tuesday keynote, Andy Jassy made an appearance, and he was there to announce a service that you're now here to talk to us about. Would you mind telling our audience what it is that we're learning about today?
Absolutely. So as most of you must have heard, Andy himself came on stage to announce our Amazon Nova family of foundation models. So these are state-of-the-art foundation models with frontier intelligence and industry-leading price performance. So these foundation models are, have state-of-the-art performance, as I said. These are in two family of models. One is called the Understanding, which is available in 4 different price performance variants, and can take text, image, video as input, and generate text as output. And then there's a second category of models, which is called creative content generation models, which is text to image and text to video. And we are very excited to talk about the creative content generation models today, which is the Amazon Nova Canvas and Amazon Nova Reel.
So It sounds like on Tuesday we had announced the Nova family of models, and there's kind of 2 different buckets that they fall into. One of them being that multimodal to text. One of them being text to creative output. We're talking about text to creative output. What is so special about these text to creative output models?
So we had learnings from our last year. So last year I was actually on air introducing.
You were here with us.
Yes.
What were you talking about last year?
So last year I was here talking about our Titan image generator model.
You're talking about Titan?
Which is also a text to image model, and a lot of customers love it. But what we did was we took the learnings from our customers from that, and took state-of-the-art architecture, because technology moves super fast in this space, right?
A lot has happened in the world of Gen AI this year.
So we have taken all of that and created this new generation of text-to-image model with state-of-the-art performance and the most comprehensive set of features that are available as an API. So all the enterprises in advertising, marketing, e-commerce, social media find a lot of value in this model. So we are announcing that, as well as the text-to-video, which is a brand new model, which is not available widely by a lot of other competitor models. And that also comes with state-of-the-art performance and text to video as well as image to video. So a lot of features coming in, and we'll be excited to show you that.
I mean, I have to say, it's pretty fun. After this was announced, my team at AWS, we were already excited. My team has been sending some videos that they've generated. I got one of a dinosaur that's riding a skateboard through a jungle. That's what one of my team members sent me. Never thought I'd get that video, and it's kind of a new and exciting thing that we get to have now.
Absolutely.
So you mentioned that there's a set of API applicable features that make this stand out. What kind of features are we looking at there?
So in terms of image generation, we have text-to-image generation. You can generate some variations of the images that you like. You can guide the generation of images using color palette, because a lot of brand aesthetics need that. And then we also have, you can provide a reference image, generate images that are similar in style. And then we have a lot of editing features also. So in painting, out painting, when you want to replace some object, you want to replace a background, especially in advertising, where customers want to showcase their products in more lifestyle setting. So they can very easily do that with a single API, or remove backgrounds, etc. So it's a whole set of comprehensive features that we provide with this.
Put my object in a kitchen versus put my object against a sunset. Okay, very cool.
And all these models are available on Amazon Bedrock, right? Which is our Gen AI platform with a lot of enterprise features around safety, customization, etc. So people are finding value in this.
That's awesome. So can we see it?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm always like, let's get to the demo. I want to see it. I want to see how it works. I want to see how this has evolved. So it looks like you have the Amazon Bedrock pulled up in the AWS console here.
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm going to demo a few set of features. So as Rohit talked about, so I'll start with first basic image generation, which is text to image, and then we'll move on to some other features as well. So here, as you see, this is the AWS console here within AWS Bedrock, and I've selected Nova Canvas, which is our text to image generation model.
Yeah.
And since you talked about a dinosaur, let me generate an image of a dinosaur
Do it.
in a bathtub, and let's see what it outputs.
Perfect.
Uh,
I've got one question in the chat here from Inder Mohan Ladi, who is asking us, can we create a video as well with Nova?
Yes.
Absolutely.
You can.
So we have the Nova Reel, which is our text-to-video model, and we'll also show you a quick demo of that as well
Not
here.
only can you do it, but you'll get to see it today.
Absolutely, absolutely. So this takes a bit of time to generate. Since we are going around on 3 images here, so let me talk about some other features as well. So this
Please
is our
do.
basic text to image. Now we have always we are here. So this
Look
is the
at
3
that.
variations
Oh
of
my gosh.
cute dinosaurs in a bathtub here, and we have a lot of parameters here. So for example, you can change the seed. So if you don't like this image, you can change the seed and get a different kind of image. We also have prompt strength here. So if you want the model to follow your prompt a lot, you put it at max.
Okay.
If you want the model to be more creative, you put
Right.
it at less. So we have different kinds of features as well here.
Can we
Yeah.
play around with in painting and out painting on here?
Absolutely. So I have a great demo for that as well.
Oh, gorgeous.
So let me switch to, let's say we have an image and we want to replace the background of that particular image.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I'm going to use the replace background here,
Perfect.
and let me upload an image of
Oh, okay.
an Amazon truck driving.
So now the dinosaur is going to be in the Amazon truck.
No. This is a different demo.
Different demo.
This is a different demo. We could possibly get a dinosaur truck as well, but this is more like an advertising kind of use case where you
Got
have an
it.
Amazon truck which is kind of driving on a highway,
Yeah.
and now you want to see this Amazon truck in a different kind of environment. So,
Okay.
so we offer 2 kinds of prompts here. So in terms of deciding what is the object that you want to replace. So I'm just going to use a text prompt saying I want to replace an Amazon delivery car. So this tells the model that this is the particular object that you want to maintain in this,
Yeah.
and then
Okay.
replace everything else in the background.
Oh.
Okay, so that's what we're preserving.
And then I want to say, I want to replace the background in an urban background. Let's say.
Okay.
Someone in the chat is asking, is there any way to make it look more realistic? These look like kind of animation styles. How do you get it to kind of look more real?
So we support different kinds of styles like fantastical, realistic, photorealistic, photo studio, completely through natural language text. So you can include all of those words. So if you want a cinematic image, you can include that word and you'll get something similar.
Yeah.
So as you can see
Ah,
here,
there you go.
now the Amazon truck is in an urban city kind of a setting here.
Okay. I like that.
Driving over the line a little bit.
Can you put the car in the right lane? But that's something you could describe and continue to tune in until you get it right.
I iterate over it,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Absolutely. It looks like we have someone in the chat here who says there's a few features that our customers find particularly attractive about Nova Canvas and Nova Reel. And that's a comprehensive set of editing controls, like unique options for natural language and direct control of color and composition.
Yeah.
They're also messaging something here about watermarking. Is that something that's available?
Yes. So we support a very broad range of transparency as well as responsible AI features. So all the images that we produce by default are watermarked, so you can trace back that they were created on AWS Bedrock as well as from the Amazon Nova Canvas model. This increases the transparency and credibility that these are AI generated images, and we take this responsibility very seriously.
Yeah.
Absolutely. That's great to see. So you've mentioned our text to image. Are we going to get to see that text to video?
Absolutely.
Let's dive in.
So again, I'm on the AWS console here. So we support 2 kinds of features in Nova Reel. One is text to video, where you can just input a text and get a 6-second video out.
Okay.
But we also support another feature, which is image to video, where you can input an image,
Oh.
which becomes the starting
And then
keyframe.
animate it.
Exactly.
Aha.
Exactly. So the video generation typically takes 3 minutes. So I'm
Okay.
just going to show you a few pre-generated videos
That
as you
you've
can
done
see.
for us.
Absolutely.
It's almost like you're prepared.
So one key feature that I wanted to talk about our text-to-video model is it not only understands what you are trying to create, but it also understands different kinds of camera motions, which are very important for creative kind of use cases. So as you can see here, my prompt is close-up of a large seashell in sand. And then, I want to make sure that the camera is zooming in as well. So you can give these different kinds of camera motions. So our model understands 20 plus different camera motions, which are very widely used.
Okay.
And you can guide the model not only on what you want to see in the video, but how you want to see it in the video.
Okay. So you have that kind of cinematic control.
Absolutely. So this is a quick generation that I had done before. So as you can see here, you have a seashell, you have a scenic background, and then the camera is zooming in here.
This is relaxing. I can almost smell the salt air.
Yeah. We have a question in the chat more about watermarks. So how do they work? Is it saved in the metadata of the generated object?
No, it's sorry. Go ahead, Red.
Yeah, it's in the pixels of the image, and that's why we also provide a feature on Bedrock, which is watermark detection.
Yeah.
Which is basically using the model that we have created to inject and detect the watermark that is created by us. So it is our own technology, and it's pixelated while it is generated.
Yeah.
So, but we provide both the features. Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. We also have a shout out here that someone is zooming in from Germany. Someone's on Twitch here from Germany. Thank you so much. Everyone else, if you're twitching in from somewhere else in the world, let us know where you're watching from. Send us some comments, send us some questions. We love getting to interact with you.
All right. What's next?
I wanted to talk about the image to video feature as well. So I was going to start with an image here, which is essentially a background of, let me actually just switch to the image, and then you'll be able to see it better. So this is the image that I wanted to animate.
Oh, yeah.
And I want to also say dolly forward, as in you're zooming in into this particular image, and then I want to animate this. So what I can do is I can use the image to video feature where you have a particular reference image. You can input here, and I can just say dolly forward as a text prompt. And that way the model understands that the input image needs to be the starting point, and then use the text prompt to do what you want with the video. And I've pre-generated this as well.
Perfect.
So you'll be able to see this very quickly.
Lovely. Oh, look at that. And the water's moving too.
Wow.
Yeah. This should also be relaxing. I hope.
So you're mentioning studio quality. What are the benchmarks or standards that you use to measure that?
So most video gen benchmarks today have human evaluation. So what we do is we generate videos from our model as well as different models, and then we have a set of human evaluators who do blind testing of these models on different kind of criteria, like video quality, how consistent are the subjects in the video, does the video match what you have said in the text,
Right.
How is the quality of the features as well, is the video consistent throughout all the scenes in here. So we have A/B testers do this across a very large set of prompts. And this is how we have compared our models to others. And I'm very happy to say that we are state of the art in video quality as well.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations on that. I mean, you mentioned already that you could see this potentially helping out people who are working in marketing fields.
Yeah.
Could you tell us a little bit more about how you imagine your user base, our customers, to interact with this, and how this might change their working landscape?
Sure. So I can give you a great example, actually. Amazon Ads is already using Nova Reel to generate self-service ads for sellers or advertisers on Amazon.com. So creating a video today takes typically very high cost. It takes a lot of time, weeks and months to create this video, and there's a very steep learning curve in any kind of legacy tools you want to use. But using Nova Reel, Amazon Ads has been able to launch this video generator where any seller or 3P advertiser, small or large, can come in and generate a video in a few minutes and then push it to production. So this is they've already launched it at Amazon Accelerate, and very happy to say they're using the Nova Reel model.
Nice. Are there any connectors or any ways that you can set this up with like connections? That's what they're kind of asking in the chat. Is it compatible with other programs or anything like that?
So the way this works is we have an API service on AWS Bedrock, and you can use Amazon Nova Reel or Nova Canvas, through any kind of integrations with other AWS products. So it should work very seamlessly. But if there is a very specific use case, please reach out to us, and we'll make sure we make it work for you.
Yeah.
I also want to add that with Nova Reel, we have a very interesting lineup of features that is upcoming in Q1.
Yeah.
And one of the coolest features is about ability to generate long videos with storyboarding.
Oh.
So currently the model generates 6 seconds of video at 720p resolution.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll increase that to 1080p, as well as customers can generate multiple scenes that the model will stitch together and generate up to 2 minutes, which nobody else currently provides in the
Wow.
industry.
Wow.
That's a long video.
Yeah.
My
That's a long
attention
video,
span
yeah.
struggles to think about one thing for 2 minutes these days.
It is.
Well, that'll be good. What
Yeah.
types of customers are using this? You mentioned like advertising, and we've seen a little bit of that in some of the other demos where folks are
Yeah.
talking about Nova. But like, what are you seeing customers adopting and driving towards?
I mean, we are actually very surprised whenever we talk to customers that, okay, this is a use case which we have never thought of, right? I mean, publishing is one use case where, publishers have these books and they want to do a visual storytelling, right? So they started with the image generation, right, with the canvas also. Example is a kid's book, right?
Yeah.
They want more illustrations there. But now they want to take it one step further of generating an internet version of that, like an ebook or something. And you can also generate these small videos with it, right? So it opens up new opportunities in markets that we have never thought of. So it's very exciting to see that.
Yeah.
Beyond just the advertising, marketing, social media, entertainment, where we know that videos carry a lot of worth.
Right.
Yeah.
But all of these use cases are also upcoming.
Yeah, you've mentioned that it can be applied with a variety of cinematography terms. Like I think one that you used there was Dolly. I didn't know what Dolly was beforehand. Do I need to have cinematography experience to use this?
No, absolutely not. We provide a very comprehensive set of prompting guidelines which show examples of what our model can do and what are the typical terms that you need to use that, and all of that is fairly available in documentation. But the learning curve is extremely small. You don't need to know a lot. Just go to our prompting guidelines. It's a one-pager. Read them, and you should be good to go.
Yeah.
Oh.
I also didn't know about Dolly.
Okay, so I'm not allowed
We're
now.
all learning together. All right, that's about all the time that we have here. But where do you want customers to go to start using these two new features?
So, if the customers have an AWS account ID and are already using Bedrock, then they can very easily try out these models. If they're not on Bedrock, then they should be on Bedrock.
What are you doing if you're not on Bedrock?
The other thing is we've recently launched this image generator app on Party Rock. So if you don't have an
okay.
AWS account ID, you can just simply log in with your existing Google ID or whatever.
Do some experimentation.
Yeah,
Oh my
and
gosh.
just check it out.
That's so awesome. I did not know it was already on Party Rock. And
Yeah.
I love some
There you
Party
go.
Rock. So
I love
hey,
Party Rock.
Go make an AWS account. Go
Yep.
learn about some Party Rock. This is all the time we have for this segment, but we will be back with more live from reInvent.
Don't go
and
anywhere.
you're going to hear a little bit about training and certification coming up next. So stay tuned.